Today I'm in Florida and I'm going to visit Leon. He was born in 1926 in Poland, in a small village not far from Krakow. Leon lives alone. He's a widower, and at 100 years old, he has agreed to testify once more.
Okay.
Her name is Leslie. Okay?
Hello.
How are you, Leon?
I'm alive.
You're alive?
Yeah.
That's good news. That's the most important thing.
Leon is the eldest of 6 children. His father takes care of horses. His mother raises the children. He grows up surrounded by Catholic friends. But in his village in 1942, a first massacre of Jews takes place.
They executed the entire Jewish community from the town.
How many?
10, about 10.
They shot them?
Yeah, they shot them. And certain people I knew.
Shortly after, his family is deported. Leon is not there.
They were deported, not only my family, the whole vicinity, the whole town. After this, I was in prison, and from the prison to the ghetto.
Leon is 15 when he is sent to the Tarnów ghetto.
I was alone, and that time I started to look different than everything.
Meaning?
I tried to survive. And I said to myself, I have to look for a job. I had a cousin who said, Leo, you go, you need somebody. He has a horse in a buggy, but you're going to have to drive around with the killers.
Wow. So you were a driver for the Gestapo, and they knew you were Jewish?
Yeah, sure.
So they would sometimes ask you to go to places where they would kill Jews in front of you?
Yeah, they took 2 girls. Mm-hmm. They took them out from my place, and when I came to the cemetery, they told me to stop. They took him down, they shot him. A distance like this. Over 3,500 people executed. 3 companies, SS, special forces, came in to execute. And
it's what we call the Shoah by bullet.
That's right. The mass shooting was on the synagogue, which was the ruin, The new synagogue was destroyed. Mm-hmm. So they were bringing them there to execution, some.
Did it ever happen to you that you had to witness someone you knew being killed?
My cousin, with the 2 children. They saw me, and she was, I will never forget. So she held the head like this. She recognized me when they were taking her to shoot. It was, I say, schita,
Bushri, like a butcher's.
Yeah, butchers. Butchers. That's it.
He then spends a few weeks in the Chernia camp before being sent once again to the train station.
We started to march to the train 3 kilometers, and we were undressed.
What do you mean undressed? Fully
naked?
naked?
Everything there.
So you had to march naked for what, 3 kilometers, you said?
3 kilometers. And it was liquidating about 3,000 men, 1,200 women. We all went undressed. Ukrainian bastards were the worst. Ukrainian special auxiliary force, undressed, completely nude. And were loaded to the cattle cars, Auschwitz.
How long was the journey?
3 days.
Can you tell me about this journey? How many people were they?
Packed over 100 in the car.
Over 100 people in each wagon?
Each car, yeah.
And so no food, no water, no...
Nothing. Well, we came there at night to Auschwitz. On the commercial station, because the train didn't go to Birkenau that time. They were standing one line. The guy was in binocles, high command SS.
Yeah.
Yeah. He asked me beruf, like this. You know what beruf is, profession.
Yeah. What do you do?
So I'm a further adjutant. I clean the horse. I dress the horse. I sleep the horse, and I bring it to the commandant to ride. Like this, to the right. This was the selection. First, we had to go for a shower and give us the striped uniform. They give you the tattoo, everything there. 161744.
So at this point, this is your
New place, new name. They teach you how to march. And you know what else they teach us? How to carry stones. People were dying, you walked around, you see people that dying. I remember from Holland, a transport from Holland came. 90% of them were dead.
when they arrived.
Yeah. 4 gas chambers. 2 new ones, 2 old ones. So you see, some of them went straight there. There's more.
Leon is then transferred to Auschwitz III, a camp where deportees are used as free labor for German industries.
Send us out to Buna,
Buna.
to Auschwitz III. Completely different. I thought it's a hotel. Can you imagine?
Auschwitz III was a hotel compared to Birkenau.
Yeah, because it was only 200 people in the barrack. The blockmasters were very strict to have the place clean, yeah? You have to go to the toilet, everything clean, you get a commando to work.
So what was your work there?
So they find out for me a commando 80, and then my German engineer was a very good man. You see, a different. He was an older man, but he was installing the tanks of they were drawing gas from coals.
Okay.
There I was working all the time. I was there until the liberation.
So how long did you stay there?
A year almost. This was January 15. The camp is going to be deported. And you all have to be prepared. And if you cannot go, you go on a Krankenwagen. Because on the road, if you cannot walk, you will be shot. I said, I cannot go to the blockbuster because I had a hole in my neck.
How did that happen?
The bombing, the American bombing on 26th December 1944. This is how I remained in Buna, and that's how I was liberated. The Russian forces came about 2 hours later, after, when they were all dressed in white, I didn't know, I thought it was Germans, they were the Russian covered, and they walked in. They took us out.
He learns that he has lost his entire family. He joins the Polish army, trying to forget, but the trauma is always there.
It comes back in the dreams.
At night?
At night. And you miss a lot of things, You miss, you have no family, you have to now start a new life and everything. It was very tough.
He later leaves for Israel, where he meets Betty, a fellow Holocaust survivor. They marry, then move to the United States.
You and your wife were both Holocaust survivors.
Yeah.
Do you think this is why you decided not to have children?
The damage was mentally too far. It would be a big problem to raise children.
What happened to your tattoo?
I wanted to take it off. Off, yeah.
So you covered it.
So the guy said, I have to cut the skin and take it out. So he says, you're better off to cover it. So I covered it.
And this is what?
A panther.
A panther. And why a panther?
Because I was in the army. It was the panther was the symbol.
Leo,
yeah.
Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me today.
Thank you for coming.
And I know it's not easy because I know for days you think about it and everything.
It cannot be easy because you live with it.
Yeah.
This is part of our culture, and we should protect it.
Count on me, I'm gonna do that.
Good, thank you.
Okay? Thank you very much, Leon. Thank you. And you know what we say?
No.
Zij me gezint.
Zijn we gezond is good too.
I'm coming back, Norris.
Thank you.